Hello, I'm Kristen McGee with Health.com, and I'm going to take you through a brain teasing yoga sequence. This is a super fun way to kind of mix up poses that you're familiar with and just add little tweaks to them. So not only will you stimulate your body, but also your brain. So if you're beginner, intermediate, and advanced, any level can do this with me. Just clear space, grab a mat, and let's get started. We'll stand at the front of the mat, big toes touching, heels together. You're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Press the palms, look to the fingers. Now interlace your hands and push the heels of the hands up to the sky so you really lengthen out of your lower back, and then swan dive forward over the legs. And let your forehead come towards your feet. Inhale, look to a flat back, lengthen, and step your right foot back to a lunge. Really press through the back of the heel. Lower the knee to the floor and we'll bring our left knee back to meet it. So we're on hands and knees. We'll do some cat-cows here, so you can inhale, arch, exhale, round. Now if you want to mix up your cat-cows a little bit, you can turn your hands in different positions. So you could turn one hand back, one hand forward. You can switch it up so the other hand is back. You can do both hands back if you have the range of motion as you go back and forth through your cat-cows. You could also turn your hands in. So just a really nice way to mix it up. Now this time I want you to stay rounded, flip your hands forward, tuck your right knee into your nose, and then extend the legs straight back and look forward. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Knee to nose. Extend and stay, and we're going to stretch the left arm forward and find length and opposition from the hand to the foot. So here's your traditional bird dog, which you might be familiar with, but we're going to add a little back exercise. You reach around, try and find your foot, and then stretch back. So you can't really see your foot. You have to use your proprioception. And this is really good for the hamstrings, the glutes, and the entire back body, as well as the abs. So we're going to tap one more time. Hold the leg and bow the leg and open the chest. And breathe. Stretch everything long. Release the left hand, put the ball of the right foot down. Push back through the heel. Good. Now slip your left knee forward a little bit. Turn the foot down, stack the hips, and raise your right hand up. So you might be familiar here with this modified side plank. Today, try and lift the back leg like a half moon. Good. Really test your balance. And if you want to go even further, you can try and bow the knee. And breathe. And then release. Come back around. Keep that leg long. We're going to stretch the left leg back to meet it and go into downward facing dog. Shake out the head and neck. Flubber out the lips. Now in your downward dog, I want you to take your right foot, make jazz toes. Spread those toes open wide. And then the space between the big toe, second toe, clip your left heel and pull it down. Feel that amazing stretch. You can also roll out to a plank here and still pull back. If you're more advanced and want to try chaturanga with one heel, you can. Keep your left toes flexed as you lift and come back to downward dog. Really good. Try the other side. Left foot clips, pulls that heel down. This may be enough for you today, or you can work on the plank. Coming out, pushing back through the heels. And you can also try the chaturanga with one leg. Lift up, keep the right toes flexed, and press back. Release the foot and pedal it out. Nice work. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward, fold into the legs. Swan dive up. And arms to the sides. Inhale, lift the arms. Press the palms. Interlace the hands again, but put the opposite pinky finger in front, so it will feel really different. And then swan dive forward. Look forward, lengthen, and step your left foot back to a lunge. Press through the heel. Lower the knee, bring the right knee to meet it. Plant the hands, inhale, arch, exhale, round. Now tuck the left knee to the nose and extend back. Inhale, knee to nose, and extend. Knee to nose, extend. Stretch the right arm forward, feel the length in opposition. Now reach around and tap, and reach. Tap, and lengthen, tap, and lengthen, tap, and this time hold, and bow the leg. Open the chest, breathe through the nose, and then extend everything long. Place the hand down, push the ball of the foot. Flip that heel to the left, raise the left arm up, relax the shoulders, open the chest, tuck under your tail, and then maybe try and float the left leg. And maybe try and bow the left leg. Really crazy balance. And then come back around. Bring everything around, keep that left heel flexed. Bring your right foot back to meet it and head to your downward dog. So like we did on all fours with our hands flipped, we'll try flipping a wrist here in down dog. Come out to plank, flip your right hand back. You can even circle around it, really open up the wrist, and then try and go back to downward dog. Crazy stretch for the wrist. If too much, drop to your knees. And then really feel that nice opening once you turn your hand back around. Now try the left side. Turn it back, circle it around, stretch it back, and then flip the hands back around. And notice how your wrists just feel amazing now, nice and tingly, and all warmed up. Step the left foot forward, lunge, right foot forward, fold, swan dive up to stand, exhale, arms to the sides. Now take a giant step open on your mat, almost one of your own legs length. Turn your right toes to the right, turn your left toes slightly in, stretch your arms to your sides, and reach all the way into your triangle. Drop the right hand, look up to the left hand, and breathe through the nose. So now here you can play around with variations. You could take the hand around the back, try and find the inner thigh. You can also extend both arms over the ears for extended triangle. Good, great oblique workout. Come up, and we'll switch sides. Gonna lead all the way over, drop the hand, and look up to the top hand and breathe through the nose. Soften the shoulders. So you could take that top arm, thread it under, hold the inner thigh, look up past the top arm. You can also do both arms extended and breathe there. Excellent. Come up to stand. Now we'll open to warrior two. So if you need to go a little wider in your legs, you can. Turn the toes out, bend the knee deeply, make sure the knee stays above the ankle. Now, extended angle. You can take your hand above the thigh and stretch that top arm over. We're all familiar here. You can also drop the hand inside, or you can work that bind again. So the arm goes all the way around behind, the right arm comes through, and you catch the wrist, and then back bend open through the upper body. And breathe. Now we'll take both hands down inside the foot. Walk the foot a little more to the right, turn the back heel up, and lower the knee down, lowering the elbows down into a lizard stretch. Now something different you can do here, turn the right toes out to like a ballet first position. Walk your hands around to the left, and then push that knee open and back bend through the upper body. A really nice hip opener. Bring your hands back around, and then here's a fun little tricky pose you can play with called airplane. So you stretch your right arm through to the right, lift your back knee, and try and stretch your left arm to the left and fly. And breathe here. And then release. Turn the back heel down. Come back up through your warrior two. Great work. Straighten the leg, flip the toes in, and we'll try the other side. So lunge that front knee deep. Look over the front hand. First, just start with your traditional extended angle. Open up through the chest. And then try dropping the arm inside. Push the knee open, and then try threading the arm behind you. Take that inner arm under and bind. And breathe. Really nice. Now bring your hands around, turn the back heel up, walk your foot a little more left, and lower your elbows down. And you can drop the back knee down. Now turn your left toes way to the left, and walk your elbows around to the right. Push your left hand against that knee, and back bend open through the chest. Feels really good. And a nice little tweak you can do in your lizard pose. And the fun thing about these are you can really experiment with anything when you're in even a traditional yoga class if you want to take a pose deeper or play around with them. And then we go into our airplane. So left arm under, right arm out to the right. Try and sink your hips. And then we'll drop that back heel, come back through warrior two. Straighten the legs, turn the toes to face each other. We'll go to a straddle forward bend, but to make it a little different today, try and make a prayer up your back, and then fold forward. So pressing the palms, opening up our wrists again like we did earlier. Breathing through the nose. And then inhale all the way up to stand. And then just toe ball heel your feet together, release your wrist, and we'll finish with a tree pose. Standing on your left foot, take your right foot up to the inner thigh, find your balance, press your hands, and then for today, try and lift your arms up and try and lean to the side. So that really challenges your balance, especially as you come back up through center. Release the foot down, and we'll switch. Bring your foot up. Feel nice and secure first. And float the arms up. Find a nice little side bend. Come back to center. Release the foot. And great work. Thank you so much for joining me. For more fitness tips and yoga flows, join me at health.com and make sure to like our Facebook page.